Today I've decided to do a haul video, and I haven't done that for a while. Actually, the last haul video I've ever done was like an online beauty haul, but this time I'm going to add in a bit of some fashion pieces and shoes and accessories, only because I feel like this is also a way to get to know me better, to see what kind of style that I kind of usually go for. And I know a lot of guys actually ask me sometimes like where I buy certain things. So anyways, without further ado, I'm just going straight into it. The first is some beauty products. Maya had a huge sale on beauty for the past 2 weeks, I believe, so I went there and purchased a few things last week. So the first thing is, this is the Clinique Anti-Blemish Solution Clinical Clearing Gel, and I actually tried a sample of this when I was in New York, and I actually quite liked it, so then I thought I might as well take advantage of the sale and buy my backup. This one is great for like spot treatment. I actually don't like to use it all over my face because it is actually super drying. So after a few uses, you will actually see dry patches, so I wouldn't use this unless you have something that's really kind of like flamming up and you want something to sort of treat it immediately. So this is something that I use when I have like an open wound or like a really fresh picked pimple. That sounds really disgusting. This has 30 mils, which is 1 ounce. So this is pretty, this will actually last me a long time because, like I said, I only use it for spot treatment, not all over the face. Next thing I bought was, this is a Clarisonic deep pore brush head. So I just need to replace my brush head because I am currently using the acne one, so I need to get a new one for the next 3 months. So I decided to pick this one up because honestly, you probably will see this in my empties video that I don't think there's a huge difference between the acne one and the deep pore. So I just thought just go back to the deep pore one. This is the Kiehl's Micro Blur Skin Perfector, and this is actually a new product. The reason why I got this is because I tried a sample and my friend works at Kiehl's. Shout out to Carol. She introduced me to this little product, and it has been my like godsend. I've been trying to find this perfect mattifying primer for a very long time because I have super oily skin, and especially when you're filming under like intense lights, you're always sweating. Even if it's winter, you're like sweating. So I don't really like my makeup sweating halfway down my face, so I wanted to like a mattifying primer without it breaking me out or making my foundation look weird. It's not actually a primer. What it is, it's actually a treatment. So it actually blurs out and just makes all your pores disappear, and you actually use this as a treatment for morning and night. I don't actually use this at nighttime, but I actually just use this only in the morning before I apply my makeup. You can sort of substitute this as a moisturizer, although I feel like if you have really dry skin, you probably still need a moisturizer before you pop this one on. It does give you like a really soft, like a silicone feel, but it doesn't actually contain any silicone, so I guess that's an added benefit. I obviously wanted to try the sample before I bought one because I want to make sure that I wasn't breaking out from it and I don't have any crazy reaction to it. So far so good. Next thing I got was finally caved into the Lash Hugging Benefit Their Real Push-Up Liner. This one is been like on the YouTube craze for a while. I decided to cave in and get this because it was on sale, and I'm dying to try this because this is supposed to be like the most long-wearing, waterproof, awesome, like easy to use eyeliner. And I think this will be something that I'm very interested in. This looks kind of interesting, and I will let you guys know when I do use it. This is the Guerlain Maxi Lash Waterproof, and the reason why I got this is because of Review. She talked about how amazing this was, and this blew her out of the waters compared to the Lancome and the other one. So I thought, wow, another waterproof mascara that I can use for Asian stubby lashes. So I decided to get this as a backup because I have right now, no joke, 5 mascaras opened and 5 backup. So I will wait till I finish them before I move on to this. But I really love the packaging, how sleek it is, and I'm dying to try this. So I'm very happy that I got this on sale. This is a hair product. I wanted to get a trim, and the lady recommended this L'Oreal Absolut Repair mask because my hair was so dry and had split ends. So I've been finishing off my current mask one, and then as soon as that finishes, I'll be moving on to this one, which I'm very excited to try. It is something a lot more affordable and accessible because it's L'Oreal, and that's kind of available anywhere. Because usually with treatments, you can use that instead of a conditioner, or you can use this on top of your conditioners like at least once a week or 2 or 3 times a week, depending on your hair condition. Let's go into the exciting bit, clothing. See, in Australia, we are going from winter into spring, and then in the US, it's from summer into fall. So I guess these pieces can be kind of relatable. So this one is from Noughts and Crosses, and I got in this in a large because I want something baggy. And this is like a really long sweater, so I can actually use this, well, wear this like on top of my leggings because I have a growing waistline and I just wanted to cover it. This is on sale. I have been obsessing over yellow recently. I don't know why, probably because yellow makes people happy, and I've been missing the sun a lot because I told you guys that I suffered all the winter in New York and I came back and it was winter again. I was like, why? So I had like a whole year of winter. So I thought I need something bright colors to brighten my day and my mood. And I think this is also a good, you know, fall trend thing that you guys could do if you guys have something like this. This is actually not something that I would usually go for. I only picked this up because the girl at the shop actually suggested this, and also it was on a mannequin, so I thought, okay, maybe this is like, must be the new thing, and this was obviously wasn't on sale. This is a calf length dress, so it actually is quite long. The fun thing about this one is that there is actually an opaque like layer inside that covers from, say, the just above your chest and right underneath your, actually right above your knee, and then the rest is sort of like a mesh. And also, good thing about this is super stretchy, so it doesn't matter if you're a size, you know, 2 or a 6. I think you can definitely fit into this because it's super stretchy. So it's good for like those days when you want to go out for dinner and you ate way too much food, and you know, usually it will be very uncomfortable, but in this dress you can eat as much as you want because it's super stretchy. I got this from Cotton On, and I know that in LA you guys have it, but in Australia Cotton On is very readily available. It's like everywhere, and they always have sales. And the moment I actually got this Maxi dress, which is on sale for like $15. It is just like a normal black with a bit of white details through it. It's almost like I think it's like fall leaves maybe. And it's got a little like waist elastic band around the waist, which you can either wear a belt or not. I probably usually will wear a belt if I want to dress it up, and not wear a belt if I want to dress it down. I think it's an awesome, you know, throw on dress, and you don't have to worry about it. And I think it's also a really easy way to look more glamorous than you really are. This is obviously faux leather, so guys, don't freak out. It's faux leather, and it has like a cut between the, I guess, the armpits here, and there's a little there's a little slit at the back as well. So you can usually unbutton this to put it on. I got this in a size medium because I am, like I said, I like shift dresses that are quite loose on me. I don't like anything that's too tight. I know I can probably get away with a small or extra small, but I just prefer something more loose. The cool thing about this one, actually, I want to say, is because I actually like the pattern. It's very unique, it's different, and it has yellow in it because, like I said, I'm going through like a yellow phase. The thing, and also another cool thing, is that it also has faux leather stripes on the sides of the body, so it actually makes your body look more slimmer than you are. I really do like how unique and different it is. This is actually like a skirt, but it is actually pants. So it's like a pants skirt, and these are cool because it makes you look like you're wearing a skirt, which is like a maxi skirt, but you're actually wearing pants, so you can literally, like, you know, roll around the ground, or not roll around the ground, but you can, you know, do karate kicks or whatever. So this is really cool, and it has elastic band at the back, well, half an elastic band at the back, so it's already quite stretchy. So you can either wear it waist high or you can wear it a bit lower, depending on you and depending on how you like to dress it up. And I think this is something that you can definitely dress up and dress down. I also like this color. I think I'll wear a lot of this, especially in spring. The next thing is this is me trying to motivate myself into exercising, but to be honest with you, I'm not making excuses. I just don't have the time these days because I'm working on so much things at one time. It's Adidas, and it's like a climate cool, stretchy 3/4 pants type of thing. It's a small, but it looks huge. So I would suggest that you go a downsize. If you are usually a small, then you might go extra small, and it is quite baggy and loose, whereas the ankles is nice and tight. So it's a little bit funny, but you know what? I just need some pants to run into, and this is fine. The last thing is I wanted to get some running shoes because I actually don't have any, and I actually did go to like Puma, like Adidas and Nike, and I couldn't find anything that I like. So I found a pair of Salomon, which is actually supposedly like a mountain climbing running like brand or something, so it is quite different. But the reason why it sold me is because, well, it was on sale, but also because they don't need to tie shoelaces. It's already been tied for you, so all you have to do is put your feet in and you just secure this with a little tab here. So you don't need to tie your shoelaces, because that really annoys me when you're running and your shoelaces come undone and then you have to stop and then you have to tie your shoelaces and then you start again. So that kind of takes out the whole purpose of you running like consecutively for like, you know, 2 hours or whatever. So I find that this is awesome, and I don't need to worry about my shoelaces being tangled. So this is like a really cool thing. This is what it looks like on the bottom. It's just it's like a really grippy shoe. I guess this is awesome for like, you know, rock climbing, and also it has purple details. That's why I got it too. So that is everything. I hope this was interesting to watch, and I hope you learned something about me through this video. And if you have any questions about any of these products, you can send me a message on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, and I'll try to answer them for you there. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!